Yo, what's up, guys? We are live on an epic day. Bitcoin retesting its previous all-time high at 19,900, reaching up to 19.5. Exciting day for sure. I woke up to alerts and looked on YouTube and saw 20 different YouTubers live yelling about new all-time highs today, and for some reason that just it killed my vibe. I have bad memories of people getting too hyped at the same time, and maybe it was the right intuition. I don't know, because it looks like we don't have a new all-time high yet, and an hour and 45 minutes to go. Man, I would love to be wrong. Don't take that the wrong way. I would love to be wrong. Let's do it. I'm all for it. It just seems nothing in Bitcoin is that easy. So we're going to take a look at the charts here. We have some coins doing very well. Still doing very, very well. The fan favorite from yesterday, XRP XLM BCH, and ADA is doing good as well. But a new coin joins the ranks for the competitor spot. I don't know, for the highest gains in the last 24 hours. A coin we haven't really heard about in, man, it feels like 2-3 years. Verge. So we're going to take a look at those coins. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin here as everybody settles on in and finds their way into the stream. Let's make sure everything is good with it, because my thing isn't updating. It says no one's here. Alright, 70 people. Alright, we got some people. I'll take it. Good enough for me. Okay. Righto. And get this window open so I can get the chat box so I don't miss all of your lovely comments while I inevitably get ADD and sink into these charts here. Alright. Don't forget, guys, as I get into this, new stream, so please hit that like button. Please. You've been doing a great job, and it just really helps us get visibility. We've been crushing it. We haven't had any issues for maybe a week or two now, so great news. Good job. Pat yourselves on the back. Okay. So Bitcoin. Man, we have some important levels here. Some very important levels, some of which we've actually traded above, and some we haven't quite hit yet. So if we look on the daily here at 19,378, which was breached today, that would be the highest weekly close on Coinbase ever. So we have a few more days here. What is it? Today's Tuesday? Yeah, so we got a bunch of days. 5 more days about. And we're going to be looking for a close above that level on the weekly. That'd be a great sign. 19,650, the highest daily close ever. Just a little bit above the weekly. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Wait, yes it does. Man, I just got switched around. That's the highest daily close ever, so we're also going to be looking for a daily close above that level. And finally, above us, 19,891, the all-time high. Any trading above that level would be extremely bullish. Be a great sign. And looking forward to whenever that happens. Hopefully soon. We'll find out. Let's take a look at what the chart is telling us here. Let's zoom out, reset everything, and take a look. Man, that is a beautiful monthly candle, isn't it? Beautiful. Reaching up into the stars, and rightfully so, man. This has been a long 3 years. I know many of you have hung out and weathered the storm with me, and it's awesome to still have you guys. But it has been a long, grueling journey, hasn't it? Hopefully coming to an end. On the monthly, we're not really going to find anything new here. We're already out of bearish divergence territory. I just wanted to start with this beautiful image of the monthly going on here. Into the week. Weekly still, man. How many is this in a row? So we closed our 6th weekly in a row. Now we're on our 7th of green. This is a lot of green candles, especially for a monthly time frame. Very reminiscent of price action back in 2017, actually, where we see multiple sprees of green candles in a row. And may this hopefully just be the first of many. Oh, we get a subscriber. Rezaz, what's up, brother? And Alec Sander Smock, welcome, guys. Good to have you here. Thanks for following. Same issue, or same thing on the weekly. We have already eclipsed the previous high in 2019, and now RSI is right about back to where it was in 2017 before the high. So that's really good news. A break above 20k. We're going to want to see RSI extend up into this severely overbought territory. That would be a bullish sign on the break of 20,000. Not quite there yet. And daily MACD is fine as well. Don't have any bearish divergence here. And Stoch is not doing anything. Fair enough. On yesterday's stream, we took a look at the 12-hour and we noted that we may be getting a signal from the 12-hour Stoch. Yep, already have the circle there. We got it. It had not crossed yet, and we were really speculating on how that might play out with a series of higher lows, and that is basically what we saw into the 12-hour Stoch crossing and led up to a rally all the way to 19.5. So TA respected, to quote the great Mitch Ray, man. That's on point. You can, if you were here yesterday, you might remember it, and if you weren't, you can go back and check it out if you want. I guess it's time for some indicators, right? Maybe. Throw our dogs on there. Now let's check in with our Ichi. Because we set a new high here, we're gonna see the TK line on Ichimoku Cloud bend up. I guess that's on the daily where it's flat. Oh well. Still well above the TK line here, this green line, so all is well on the Ichimoku indicator for the 12-hour. That's excellent news. Actually, I want to see it on the daily. There it is. There's our little bend up. Cool. So TK is suggesting 17.7, maybe a spot for support in the event of a sell-off. It's nothing that attention grabbing. 4-hour. Nice. Very nice. I'm going to get rid of the Ichi here because probably too much for people to look at the same time. No local bearish divergence on MACD. In fact, we had bullish divergence right into this rally. That's good news. 4-hour has not shown signs of slowing down. Not yet. We see only increasing momentum on the 4-hour. This can still change as we just entered a new 4-hour candle an hour and some, I don't know, I have no idea what time it is now. An hour and some ago. So we're gonna keep an eye on that. We're gonna be paying attention for any signs of weakness, being essentially seeing dark blue candles start to paint and suggest that buying may be slowing down. So for now, all is well. Clear above our moving averages. That's excellent. Ichi has a nice little signal for us. The cross above the clouds here, as you can see looking back, virtually every time, every time we got that cross up, we had a rally. We got it again, brought us to this 19.5 level. If we look back though, these 4-hour crosses up have resulted in a larger rally almost every time. So that may suggest that this rally is not finished. Combined with MACD, see, look, just turned dark blue, what I was just talking about. This can flip back and forth throughout the candle. What only really matters is its condition at the close. So that's a good 2 hours in such a way. I can watch that at home. Yeah, we see resulting rallies are pretty solid here. 18% so far from this cross. We haven't gotten that. Why not? There we go. 5%, that's not quite what we would expect. 8%. So I may suggest there's more to come. to the hourly. Yeah, here's what's pretty exciting. We were watching on the Discord here. We see the middle Bollinger Band, or the 20 moving average. It's highlighted in white here. The previous hourly candle, though that was a pretty severe sell-off, did close above the 20. This could be a good sign as well. We see the next candle that we're currently in, 24 minutes deep, has traded below it, but is now firmly trading above it again. A bounce from this level would be an excellent sign, especially if we take a look at what else is going on in this picture. We can see why. If we take our fib tool out and retrace the swing low to the swing high, so that's about 18,050 to 19.5, we see that the level, or where the 20 moving average is right in alignment with the 382 retrace. That's a shallow retrace, and that's a retracement that we might expect in a bullish rally with continuation. We have not gotten back to the 0.5 at 18,750, which is typically the retracement we look for on almost every move. So this is absolutely still in play regardless of what happens. However, the issue with it is if we get that 0.5 retracement, we start trading below the Bollinger Band again and risk finding resistance there, and that could put the brakes on the rally. Zooming out, actually, we see some pretty cool stuff. Our yellow trend line, actually both of the trend lines we had placed already in the last few days have been interacting with price. I mean, we couldn't ask for it any better than this. Amazing. So we see this yellow, this was the main trend line that dates back all the way to where this really first started to take off and broke above that major resistance 13.8. So we're connecting lows here, and we see that this is pretty well respected the entire way up. Previously we did wick below, and traders settled up higher above this yellow trend, and we saw it again today. What's really cool, that catches my eye about it, is we also have this minor trend that's just connecting these lows here, and what we see is similarly to, and make this visible, similarly to the second point on this trend that we identified, we see that price wicked down, touched it before moving back up above this yellow trend line. So very solid sign here as soon as that painted out, that we were likely finding support. I gotta be honest, guys, this top, this doesn't look super great, but this is not the selling response. I keep saying this every step, and every step of the way we keep moving up. This is not the response that I would expect from a rejection or really any kind of control being hinted in the bearish side. Like, this is a very slow sell-off, taking up what, 7 hours now, only really moving price down 3%. This is where's the bears? What's going on here? Really would have expected some stronger selling at least at some point in this rally. We do still have, though, to test the all-time high officially, though we did trade within, I think, only 2%, right? 2.28%. That's pretty much testing it. Isn't exactly to the number testing it, but it is so close that it's essentially an all-time high test. So we may see that rejection or that selling pressure there, but so far it's kind of ridiculous how weak this is. That does remind me of something that I just saw, actually. This selling off that we're seeing right now reminds me actually a lot of this price action in late October, with the kind of rounded top creating a higher low before moving up. This looks very similar to me to what's going on just right here. I just noticed this right now, so maybe it's not perfect, but those two, let's see if we can get them in the same picture. There we go. Yeah, we see a series of higher lows with higher highs. We have that. And then we have this hump. It looks like we might be humping as well again here. These are actually really similar the more I look at them. I like that. I would suggest that we trade maybe back down to that 18.5 level that we talked about before finding support and kind of inching our way back up into a rally. That would be amazing. A consolidation period underneath this all-time high would in no way be negative. In fact, it may be just the extra little push that the chart needs to give that all-time high a real test. On the hourly, we can see bullish divergence forming on our lows already. It is not confirmed, however, because we have not seen the hourly selling pressure slow down, signified by the bright red candles here. We're going to be watching for that absolutely on the hourly. That's going to be an interesting sight when we get it. Locally, we do not have bearish divergence on the highs for the hour, so really we're sitting pretty at this level and price is reflecting it. Really slowly being dragged down. Let's see how many candles. 6. It took 6 candles. 6 green candles. We can argue it was 8 from here if we want. If I can ever get this to work. Or 8 for a 7% move up, and now 6, basically 6 red candles later, only 3%. So there's clearly a mismatch in the market at this level. Buyers are somehow outnumbering sellers even up at these numbers. I do have an explanation for that potentially that we'll look at here in a minute, but for now, let's see. What was I gonna do? Something. I was gonna do something. It's pretty much the same situation in RSI, except RSI is not showing that bullish divergence quite yet. So another thing to be on the lookout for. So there, we can kind of speculate about different reasons or what's going on here, because this is a little unusual. Bitcoin is traded from 3,800 all the way up to 19,500 with arguably one retracement from 12,500 to 9,850 or 815. That is really not the par for the course that we were going to expect. We typically look to see for stronger pullbacks, stronger periods of selling, even on our way up into a bull market, and we just haven't gotten them. That's why everyone, maybe you feel it, I don't know, but that's why there's a little strange feeling in the air here. Something feels not quite right, but maybe that's how we're supposed to feel up at this price. This is the last possible resistance ever. There's no resistance above this because price has never traded above it. So it's not going to be easy either way. Definitely not going to be easy. So we can speculate about it, but I have something I think explains it pretty well, or at least argues in favor of it. If we look at Grayscale's investment holdings, we can see that Grayscale has not stopped buying Bitcoin. They have not stopped buying Bitcoin despite the price going up. It just doesn't seem to be an issue. In the last 24 hours, acquiring another 1,200. That's 1,200 times 19,000. That's the additional investment they've made since. And now their Bitcoin holdings are almost to $10 billion themselves. Last time we talked about this, they had $10 billion total, meaning all of their assets included, and now at 9.47 billion just in Bitcoin. I think that this is absolutely reasonable to attribute some of the lack of selling pressure we're seeing at these levels and really all the way up is supply is just being eaten. As soon as it's fresh off the mint, man, Grayscale is ripping these coins out of hands. It's really ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I don't know how else to put it. You would expect maybe their buying to slow down as price goes up. It doesn't seem to be the case. We can see this 30-day change at 16,000 or 60,000 Bitcoin acquired, and the 7-day change at 18,000. So that is a faster pace versus the last 30 days. Though this last 24 hours is a little slower for them, it's still a ridiculous amount. There's only so many coins, guys. There's only so many coins. They can't make you sell yours, so don't let them take them. So that's my 2 cents on this, at least for right now, until there's some better argument on why there's just no selling pressure. We have to also think that it's not just Grayscale acquiring Bitcoin right now. There are other players as well. PayPal is devouring a ridiculous amount of Bitcoin themselves. We have other companies like Square and MicroStrategy who have acquired Bitcoin. It really seems as if selling pressure from mining may be the missing element here that is making this rally look so different. This is really not what I would expect from a rally up to an all-time high. Definitely would think there'd be more shakeouts, more retracements. It almost seems too easy, doesn't it? That's kind of what I was thinking earlier when I was talking about how when I woke up there were, I don't know, like 10 live streams of different YouTubers, and they were all hyped about the all-time high breaking today, and didn't sit with me well because it felt too easy. You know, the all-time high hadn't broken, and there's people talking about it happening before it happens. Bitcoin just is never that predictable, so I don't know. I'm gonna look at the 15-minute really quick here. Let's see. Bullish divergence definitely forming on the 15-minute. That's great. This is actually more bullish than the hourly. Not too much else. All right. Word. Well, that was really quick, simple, easy Bitcoin walkthrough. Typically, we spend a lot more time on those. But it is what it is. Really, at this point, it's like flip a coin, because we're either gonna go break the all-time high or we're not. And I don't think we're gonna see any clear-cut signs, clear-cut evidence or whatever edge. I really don't. Going back to the too easy thing, it just seems unlikely that we're gonna be comfortable when we break this high. Something that may argue against, though, my concept of too many people are saying all-time high, is that we actually have some other very, well, more important to the world, but not more important to us, maybe, news going on today. Dow Jones broke 30,000, so it set an all-time high, and part of me does want to latch onto that, because I always say Bitcoin needs some kind of cloak, it needs to be hidden. That's why in 2019, literally, you can go back to my videos, predicted that we break out on April. That was my only reasoning. There was no technical signals. There's nothing that would back it up. It literally was just the timing and April Fools. And I said, because it's April Fools, so if Bitcoin starts rallying and news articles pop up, no one's going to believe them. They're going to be like, haha, April Fools, right? Like, you're a jerk. So that's the kind of cloak or hiddenness that we're looking for. And in my opinion, that is actually weighing on me here, is the Dow Jones breaking its all-time high and then Bitcoin breaking its all-time high. If they happen really close together, no one's going to pay attention to the Bitcoin part of that. Certainly we will, and some others, but if you take a look kind of zoomed out, the Dow Jones, there's going to be a lot more eyes, there's going to be a lot more news articles that will really put Bitcoin in the shadows for that. So we'll see. We'll see. I would love it. Like I said, I'd love to be wrong. But something tells me that we're going to see some sideways trading here. I've been saying that all month though, so maybe don't listen to me. Similar perhaps to back here. And then maybe we finish the rally in December. Mind you, there's only a few days left in November. The 24th, there's like 6-7 days left. So that really isn't too long of a wait. November has already exceeded my expectations, at least, greatly. Did not have as high hopes. We were looking for 17.2 end of the year, and here we are at 19.5 today. Absolutely monstrous. Just monstrous. All right, let's take a look at those coins. So what first? You know what? Let's introduce our new coin first. So I don't even think I have a chart for this. So we're gonna have to make one. New chart time. Let's go. Calculated by trading. Avery Tompkins, what's up? Welcome. Thank you for joining us. XVG Verge, this coin was super hot back in 2017 and really wrecked a lot of people. I certainly hold some. I bought it on the way down just because, I don't know, it went like 10,000%. I don't think we're going to get all the chart history here, unfortunately. Let's try somewhere else. Yeah, these USD pairs don't tend to have as much history. Here we go, calculated by TradingView. There we go. All right. We can see in February 2017, Verge traded at 1/100,000th of a penny, and traded as high as 31 cents. So that's quite a move, and you can see why people got wrecked here. The FOMO was unreal. I know I personally know people who lost tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars on this coin. And I don't know, that made me want to buy it. So I've accumulated some of it, certainly not a large holding of mine, but accumulated some of it over the last year or two. And we can see that this percent increase in dollar value is absolutely stupid. It's like 2.5 million % or something bottom to top. Is gibberish. Gibberish. So let's see. On the monthly, we have some resistances here that are easily visible. Most important here is looking like 1 cent. So let's actually make this red. 1 cent. Resistance above us, that's a solid, what, 20% up? Not bad. Not bad at all. In the monthly, we see the MACD flip positive in May, started waning on the buying pressure, and now has pushed up again. That is what we would expect from such a coin. I'm not going to say what kind of coin it is. It starts with the letter S, but sometimes there's profit in the S coins. So no bearish divergence on the high for the monthly. It's looking good. This thing has really just ripped in the last day or two. Why did this go away? Yeah, let's flip it down to the weekly. Much better. Much better. All right, so still being threatened by this RSI high from May. We see that across so many coins. So many coins have that same issue. Currently at a lower high in price. But getting very close and just not really where it needs to be on the RSI. So unless Verge really can pick it up, we'd have to see maybe a move farther past even 10 cents here. That likely won't cut it. Maybe we can look for a measured move here. 28. Jeez. These coins, man, they're looking ridiculous lately. Yeah, likely have to see some kind of large move. Man. Or 18 cents, that might be more reasonable, who knows. Likely need to see a move to one of these levels in order to get rid of that bearish divergence on its highs. So it's not out of the woods yet, but phew, it's put on like 20-30% like today. Okay, nice. I like that those levels also line up with our 0.5 and 618 retraces. That's typically where we go to look for targets. That's actually pretty good. That's pretty good. The daily looking in better shape because RSI not an issue here. That is a monstrous high, eclipsing pretty much everything dating back to 2017 in December. That's excellent. MACD not in the same boat. Surprising. Surprising. Oh man, there it is. Broke the 200 daily and just went ape. What is that? 53% today? With very, very serious volume here out of nowhere. Just ranging under the 200 and blasted up. That's pretty darn spicy if you ask me. So Verge, yeah, looking solid. Likely a terrible time to buy in again because as we were just saying, we do have the potential for bearish divergence on the highs for the weekly and monthly. We have this resistance at 1 cent right above us. Any entry here, especially on a coin with this kind of reputation, that is likely not the best decision. Though, I will say it was a better decision than virtually every day previous to it since March, minus these areas. So do what you want with it. I wouldn't feel comfortable entering here on a 50% daily candle. I would definitely look for some kind of rejection off resistance, possibly even our targets up here, and look for a retrace before going anywhere near it. Yeah, because that is ridiculous. 58%, mirroring what next coin XRP did yesterday. Not quite 50%, but over the course of, was it a week? 7-day period, pulling 126%. We're seeing a trend. We're seeing a trend here. If we look to the left on really any of these coins, we're not going to see candles like this that we're seeing here. And we're not just seeing them on one coin, we're seeing them on many coins. This September 18th, I wonder, what were you doing September 18th, Verge? Clearly nothing. Never mind. Never mind. These are really telling of the risk appetite in the market here being very high. Very high. Exceptionally high. So weekly is good on XRP. I'm gonna say likely the monthly is as well. Yeah. Cool. See about the day. Daily still not showing signs of slowing. That's impressive. XRP did reach our long-term target up here already. It did it with quite some speed. Did not expect it to touch into that box quite so early. Even the daily looks good. Even the daily RSI looks good. That's monstrous. 79 cents. That is wild, man. Bounced off 22-cent support and really went wild. Didn't fully hit our target all the way up at about just $1 flat, but reached into our target box and looks like does have the possibility of closing in there. That would likely be a good signal for continuation to close in that box above the 0.5 retrace, but closing below it really not a terrible thing either, because we don't see really signs of bearish divergence here on any of the longer time frames. It is starting to build on the 4-hour, but this is so common. We see this on virtually everything. We're seeing these really high moves on the daily or weekly or monthly, and then when we look closer on the 4-hour or 12-hour, we start to see literally just this. This is a really good example of it. Just lower highs as price continues to set higher highs. Very spicy. Very, very spicy. MACD's good on the old XRP as well. And so, yeah, looking for the close on Ripple today. Close in our green box here above 68 cents, 68.5 cents. Really sets its sight on $1 at that point. There shouldn't be too much in the way. Yeah. Shouldn't be too much in the way if it can accomplish that. Does have support below that it did test. Actually tested twice. At 58.1 cents. So an area to be looking at in the event of a rejection here. And of course the previous resistances flip support as well could be good targets. Wild day. Wild days in crypto. Yeah, also ETH finally finished its 2. So I believe that means it goes live. I'm no ETH expert, but something like that. It is a historic time in the crypto space. Hopefully you all spent that with your crypto family and friends. Okay, let's see. Total market cap. This wasn't one we're gonna look at. It's what popped up, so now we're gonna look at it for a second. 566 billion. Previous all-time high at 700 billion. That leaves 134 billion left. Crazy when you say 134 billion sounds reasonable. Really does. What we have to remember is back here at this peak of total market cap, it was actually after the peak of Bitcoin. Bitcoin peaking in December of 2017. Total market cap peaking in January. A lot of this market cap was from alts, and that shows right here. Bitcoin's basically back to 20,000, and its market cap is actually even higher. Yeah, is even higher than it was in 2017 by a good amount. Yet we have 134 billion to go. So the only explanation here is alts are still undervalued, at least in comparison to 2017, 2018. And that makes total sense. They were super overvalued at that point, right before the collapse. Okay. Next coin, XLM. I thought I had an XLM chart. I do.
Omasego OMG and Orchid OXT, my man.
Yo, Mr. Renee, what's up, dude? Thank you, brother, for the 5. Yeah, we'll take a look at OXT for sure. Let me tell you, I already pulled this up, so I'm gonna do this and then we'll do OXT. I have not looked at OXT since we live did TA on it and called like a 10x or something crazy a few months ago. That seems so far along. So far. Such like, I don't know. Seems like a year plus ago. This all the history? This can't be all the history. Man, monstrous though. Coming off daily bullish divergence back in September that we took a look at. Traded sideways, honestly, stellar until November 20th, November 21st, where it reached up right into our long-term target box, found resistance, back tested it on the daily, and man, has it just ripped. It didn't even flinch. Didn't even flinch at 13.3 cents. That's pretty crazy. Let's see, how high did it trade? Traded up to 19.9 cents. That's pretty incredible. Very much in the same league as the Verge and Ripple moves that we've been seeing. 137% that in 4 days. Wow. I don't even know what to say. Though I have a feeling this isn't the longest chart history. I have a feeling. Maybe it is. There we go. There we go. All right, now we can actually look at it. Jeez. All right, no issues with RSI on the daily. That is for sure. This is the highest point in RSI on the daily, not counting the all-time high back in January of 2018. That's pretty ridiculous. Very heated, this coin right now. But certainly in no danger of bearish divergence on the daily time frame at least. However, wow. And I forgot about this coin. Definitely going to be seeing some kind of resistance here, though we have seen coins kind of ignore those lately. This distribution back in 2018, trading at this level, let's see, where is that? 20 cents to 25, 26, maybe as high as 31. Certainly going to cause some kind of resistance when it gets to that point. 38% above. Let's actually do this the right way. Let's get a good chart. Yeah, this is gonna have some layered resistance above it for sure. See multiple weekly resistances on this, but no reason to worry about them at this point because they are still pretty far away. Let's see. All right. 27 cents. Man, this is a hard chart because there's really nothing there. X18. Okay, yeah, that's pretty nice. So the total retrace of this move is at the 236, the most shallow retrace. So at this point, it's not even a retracement because that's how much value it's lost since then. Sitting at 27.1 cents, and that lines up really well. We can see with our first resistance here on the weekly, our closest resistance at 27.36 cents. That's quite a ways above us actually. So that is spicy indeed. Let's look for support below because there's really no way of telling what this is going to do at this point. With that kind of rally, you'd expect retracement, but you don't always get it. Weekly looks fine on its oscillators, MACD and RSI in agreement. There's no bearish divergence. Same with the monthly. Set up pretty nice. Wow. Okay, flip into the 4-hour. We can actually see, unlike many of the other coins right now, XLM did put in a higher RSI high on the local at the highest point in price. So unlike many coins, it doesn't have bearish divergence on the 4-hour. MACD saying the same thing. They are in agreement, so that is pretty suggestive of a possibility of higher. We can see on the 4-hour also already back tested our 14.32 support before moving up again. Perhaps the fib tool actually can help us again here. Look at a measured move. Would be looking for 23 cents. Not bad. Not bad at all. XLM looking great. Absolutely great. Avoided what many coins are not avoiding right now is those shorter time frame bearish divergences. And same on 12-hour. Wow, that is ridiculous. Okay, I'll take it. XLM looking good. Congrats to anyone who's held on to XLM or bought it in the last, I don't know, ever really before. Months and months, years maybe. From December 2018 on. Now you are in profit. Congratulations. Dope. Alright, OXT for Astronaut Renee. Astronaut Renee. Nice. Wow, we called a ridiculous... We had a ridiculous call on OXT live here a bunch of months ago. Woo. Our Golem over on Twitch. What's up, my brother? Man, we barely had any subscribers today. Yesterday, during our live stream, we had 167 subscribers. It's the most we've ever even gotten close to on a live stream. We also had the most viewers at 503. And I believe the most views while live, and it was only a 2-hour long stream. So yesterday was crazy record breaking for us, and thank you guys, whoever, all of you out there who were there for that, thank you for being there. It's a great memory to share. So we did have a sweet call on this. I think it was back in August. Early August. I remember because this was a patron setup. This was something I posted to the patrons, a trade setup for long. I think our target was 75 cents. Traded as high as $1, so that was monster. It was like 4, 5, 6x. Since then, it looks like OXT has been retracing, but on the weekly here, we see that the selling pressure may be slowing down, starting the 2nd of November, and maybe looking to flip to the bullish side, back to buying. 20 cents, let's see, 20 cents as support on the weekly. We had mapped it out at 22 cents, 21.91 cents, but traded as low as 19.55. So we nailed that move up, and it looks like we just missed, but nailed even the bottom pretty good on this coin. So that is some incredible TA actually. Does look, why are there all these lines? Oh, from what I just did. Okay, I got it. Let's get rid of it. Okay. Does look as if the rally on OXT did get the brakes put on it by 34.12 cent resistance here. Resistance above sitting at 45.68. And above that, oh yeah, our target, this must have been at 75.6. So that also still is in play, along with now, in addition, $1. Actually, you know what? This coin might be, OXT might be the coin that I have done the best technical analysis on in my career. Before it was even listed on Coinbase originally, in our live show, I said, I value it at 10 cents. And it traded down to 0.966 cents. And this was before it was listed, before anyone had ever traded it. Where's Just Call Me Joe? I know Just Call Me Joe remembers if you're here. I know you remember. I said it in the live. I value this at 10 cents. And it had never been traded. This was like a week before it had been even listed on Coinbase. I don't know. I'm pretty impressed with that. I don't know if it's luck or skill. Probably luck. Anyway, to get a better idea of what's going on, we're going to look at the daily here first, actually. And delete all these scribbles on the daily. Daily, looking good, not in danger of bearish divergence on RSI. Nor on MACD, that's solid. That's solid. Great sign. Great way to start this out. Let's zoom into the 4 hour in the same boat as almost all the other coins, I guess minus XLM that we've looked at recently. 4 hour failing to set a higher high on RSI, but setting a higher high in price. MACD doesn't agree though. MACD says everything's fine. It is showing on the 4 hour a little loss of momentum, but at this point, like at this point with what we're seeing on coins, seeing maybe 2 of these bars on the 4-hour, not really super threatening. What we could see them play out here is just something like this. Consolidation or a flag at this resistance. Worst case scenario, really you don't consolidate here and you just go back to test 30 cents as support and confirm it, because you can even see on the 4-hour it actually was just barely missed, not fully testing that 30 cents. That could be in store as well. 4-hour divergence on the highs would suggest that is the statistically probable move. However, there's just no, at some point TA goes out the window when the bulls really just start ripping. And at that point, I guess TA doesn't go out the window, but bear market TA goes out the window at least. Oh wow, now we got a ton of subscribers. Nice, guys. We're gonna go break the record again. Is that our strategy? I'm in. Let me see if I can get all these names. Okwahu TV, what's up, my man? Martin P, welcome. Austin Shimotsu, great to have you. Demjin Suzik, welcome. Jacqueline Guteners, I can't say that, but you are just as welcome as everyone else. John Jeremy, Ruben SCP, 007 Blatant, welcome guys, great to have you. Make sure you guys are in Discord. By the way, everyone who is new here, the link is pinned to the top of the chat, and also I'll put it into chat for you. Micah Mac, Javier Aguilera, and Juso Farin. Awesome, guys. That wild, man. The amount of energy back in this space is so motivating. It has been hard to push through to this point, but we're gonna make it. So that's basically what I'm looking for on OXT, to be honest. Some kind of consolidation here. Likely in that case it will continue to print bearish divergence while it doesn't really print lower lows, and for me that would put the edge on breaking up to test this 45 cents above right up here. In tradition, let's put a box. Cool. Thank you again, Astronaut Renee, for the 5, brother, and also thank you for reminding me of OXT. I just had forgotten about it. I think that's going to be a common theme for me. As everything starts to heat up, it's like I've spent so much time not looking at different things. I'll probably need to be reminded, so thank God I have you guys. Let's update this chart really quick. Just looks like it needs, what, 1 or 2 trend lines maybe? Yeah. Perfect. Just sneak that guy off the lows. Alright. Cool beans. Let's rename this OXT. Awesome, awesome. Oh, what was next? I must have to like check the title of the... What did I miss? XLM, BCH. Alright. So Bitcoin Cash, man, Skytronics, my boy. My boy Skytronics. Asked me to look at this, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 days ago. So in the episode 3 days ago, feel free to, after the show, go back, check it out. Requested TA on Bitcoin Cash, and we noticed this awesome daily convergence of the 50, 100, and 200 moving averages. And essentially what that means is the average of the last 50 and the last 100 and the last 200 candles were all equal, essentially within $1. Very rare to see that on a long time frame like the daily. And what that suggested was a very powerful move, whether to the upside or the downside. We didn't have an edge. There really wasn't any indication of up or down. Little did we know the market was about to start rampaging. But it overtook its 273 resistance, which had been honestly really troublesome for BCH for the entire year. You can see just how many rejections it had from this area. Many, many, many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and these are on the daily. 6, 7, and also tested as support maybe 3 times. So it was a major resistance. It was on the monthly. Overtook it, back tested it the next day. Immediately in the next day candle went to 319, our next resistance, and today broke through it. Did not completely touch our 375 resistance though. Oddly, out of fashion, out of character for BCH, at least for these last 4 days. No issues on RSI, no issues on MACD. On the daily, let's see, weekly quick. Weekly looks legit as well. Okay. And monthly has no information for us. Cool, cool. Cool, cool. Alright, 12-hour really quick. Alright, nice. Like XLM, 12-hour, no bearish divergence on the highs. That's great to see, especially if we do want a full test of that 375 resistance above. We also see the 12-hour shows no signs of slowing down. Really keeping the pace up with momentum on the buying side, and that's a great thing to see for BCH fans out there for sure. So a real quick 4-hour and then we'll move on. MACD is suggesting some bearish divergence here on our highs, and so is RSI. So that's interesting actually to me that the 12-hour isn't showing it, but the 4-hour is mirroring what we're seeing across many, many coins here. With the bearish divergence on the 4-hour. What's actually just caught my eye as well is this. Looks like RSI is flagging out here. It's a pattern we've recently started paying attention to. Mostly because we've seen it now play out crazily bullish, at least when that flagging pattern is above the 50 RSI level. And so that could potentially be here as well. Not yet confirmed. Absolutely need to touch to the bottom of this wedge and the top again before we can even start calling it a flag, but might as well put it there for now. Alright, so I ripped through Bitcoin, Ripple, Stellar, Verge, and Bitcoin Cash. Don't call it Bcash. Awesome. Got through them. So I guess that means I can finally read the chat, right? 57 minutes in, dude, I can talk. Definitely talk. Talker. Alright, give me a second. Oh yeah, everyone who was here yesterday. Everyone who was here yesterday probably saw us looking at... Oh, this isn't it. Dope. Oh well. Ignore what I just said. Awesome, so during that rant, we see that Bitcoin closed the hourly, bullish engulfing. We are now 12 minutes into a new hourly, which is as well green. That is excellent. I know I just said I was going to stop ranting. I just got through it, but it draws me back in. All right, right here with this candle, this green candle that finished 12 minutes ago, we see that it started below the previous red candle, or started at the same price and closed above, and that is bullish engulfing. That is definitely a bullish signal. There's no other way to interpret it, and can suggest reversal, especially at this level that we said was really important. We have the 20 hourly moving average, which is also the middle Bollinger Band, and it is the 382 retrace, which is a shallow but typically bullish retrace when it's to the upside. Now the 4-hour with 47 minutes to close looks very different than when we looked at it at the beginning of the episode. Now a spinning top or a doji, potentially a reversal candle. So in 47 minutes, that could be rather exciting. Let's take a look here again. We still don't see momentum slowing down. Up, now we do. Now we don't. Well, we see momentum, let's put it this way, on the hourly is undecided, flipping back and forth literally right in front of our eyes while we watch. This is actually a great example. I'm glad we caught this because I'm not sure people really understand me all the time when I say we have to wait for the candle to close to confirm these divergences, or at least even start to, because as we just saw, this flipped back and forth at least 4 times while we watched it in a few seconds. So the hourly not showing signs of slowing yet, which is interesting off of a bullish engulfing candle for sure. Not what you would expect to see. Alright, really nothing too much happened there, despite it being cool and getting that clean bounce off of the retrace and the middle Bollinger Band. Not too much yet. Typically though, any bounce off of as support or from as resistance on the middle Bollinger Band results in the move you would expect. So essentially, just tested as support usually leads to continuation. Testing as resistance usually leads to continuation to the downside. So this is a good place to start. I think what's really going to be interesting is just how this 4-hour candle closes. That may be very telling of how tomorrow, or what the near future will bring us. So cool beans. Cool beans. 15-minute just flip back. Alright, nice. Alright, now I can finally chat. Yo, Mr. Wolfpack, you're the first name I saw, and by far one that I was hoping to see the most, man. How you doing? I miss you. Come back to us. Come back to us, Wolfpack. We need you. But it's good to see you, man. I hope you're doing well. Prash05, price targets by the end of the bull run. By the end of the bull run. I mean, if I were to give people targets for the end of the bull run, I would just be making up numbers. Really, no one can tell you that. Nobody, unfortunately. I'm not really a sensationalist guy. I don't believe that sensationalist content is good for the space. So I don't really produce stuff like that. Because literally no one knows. They're just grasping at straws. We could take previous moves. You know, for Bitcoin, we have had multiple cycles now. We can apply the lowest point in the bear market to the highest point in the bull market, and then just impose that on price now, and we can guess at Bitcoin. But with coins that haven't gone through multiple cycles, we have nothing to work with.
You covered the other MG Chainlink ADA XRP XLM yet? Question mark, exclamation mark. YouTube famous BTC King of Kings, protector of the crypto realm, slay the Finn Bearshi FUKS.
Thank you, Josh, for the 5, man. We looked at XRP and XLM, so you pick which one you want. Desensationalism is good for blood pressure. Dude, Snake, that's what this channel is all about. We're the logical, relaxing crypto technical analysis. We're here to de-emotion you, take you out of those emotions. I know they're fun, but they're not good for trading. Not good for the tradings. Yeah, so what I was saying is essentially we can apply that, but that's still just guessing. It would. I just don't think it has a good impact. It'll get people's hopes up higher than they should be, maybe, or lower than they should be. And either way, it's really just a guess. So I'll put it this way: in this bull run, I fully expect every altcoin to have a new all-time high in USD value. Maybe not the answer you're looking for, but that's not really guessing in the same sense as picking a number from a hat that's really, really, really high. That gets everyone super excited. Sorry. Hey, says, this is going to be a really hard one. Says Epsi Janos. You didn't believe TA worked till you started watching us. Buddy, that means a lot to me. Thank you for those kind words, dude. It works like any tool does. Sometimes. And better than not having them. That's my opinion. Great and Isselmo, what's up, brother? And I do backflips.
Friends are asking about ETH.
Alright, we look at ETH. Did Josh ever say anything? ETH. Okay. Okay. I should have ETH already pulled up, right? Probably. Nice, Bitcoin, go. Alright, ETH. ETH pulling back to support. I mean, clearly this was resistance, is support. Nice. On the BTC pair at 0.31, with likely going to be bullish divergence here on RSI and MACD on the 1 hour. Didn't realize I was on the 1 hour, or I wouldn't have said that. Let's at least look at the 4. Yep, same deal on the 4 though, so that's good. I don't know. I think I'm going to leave this squiggly here forever to remind me of my shortcomings and failures. Dun dun dun. Alright. So ETH has that same bearish divergence on the highs that we've seen almost everywhere at this point. Was it just OXT that doesn't have this? I think maybe there was one more. Maybe. Same with MACD. So I think we might have to zoom out some. Yes. Man. Locally there's no bearish divergence on either RSI or MACD. That's great. On the day, the daily has not shown signs of slowing at this point. There is a problem for Ethereum though, which it absolutely can remedy. This isn't a death sentence, but there is a problem, and that problem is just how high it traded in RSI back in August. And I said that earlier in the episode, a lot of coins have this issue. And that issue, because I try my best to teach you guys to look at these charts yourselves, is how high that RSI went and how high price went. So we see that RSI topped out at $387. Currently, the highest it's traded, 620-ish. And RSI has not made its way back there yet. And like everything though, it is absolutely possible to see, something, any kind of movement here that does put in a higher high and eliminates that bearish divergence. And we have seen that in the past before. So that would likely mean that Ethereum would have to come up here to these higher resistances to really burn off that RSI issue on the daily. Now, we don't see any weakness on the daily. You see 4 hours just flipped to sell. So well, we might look for a small retracement here. However, wow, it doesn't really look like it wants to, does it? Does not really look like it wants to. I think we can confidently do the same thing we did with OXT earlier and kind of peg this as a potential flag forming. We see the highs coming down and the lows coming up. And basically, what are you going to do? It's going to be hard here to really peg values because we didn't have really resistance here on the way up, at least from historical trading. And so now we basically just have to use what we're building as we move up on this ladder, likely to find support at about 575 in the event that this flag does not play out. And underneath that, maybe 550. These are really dumb numbers, but they are all psychological. 575, 550, and 500 likely for support in that event. However, it really hasn't shown that it's trying to retrace here. You can see it hit its high and selling pressure is just not really there. Good note here. Good note that follows up on topic in the beginning, as well as Bitcoin. Grayscale has been accumulating Ethereum Litecoin Classic though, or Ethereum Classic, though interestingly, that is the only coin they've been dumping pretty consistently. In the last 7 days, they've gotten rid of 7,000. In the last 1 day, they've gotten rid of 100. No other coin are they actively shrinking their position on. They also hold or are acquiring Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ripple XRP. For all the Ripple fans out there, they do have and hold some Ripple, 32 million of it. Zcash, Zen, which I did not know that they had that. Interesting. And Stellar. Something you'll notice here, guys. This was topic at the beginning of this episode, was trying to rationalize the lack of selling pressure going on with Bitcoin. And actually, I'm just kind of putting this together myself as I say it. You'll notice almost every single one of these coins specifically is doing really well. Ripple, Zcash, Zen had a very big day this week as well. Stellar. Really the only one that isn't performing exceptionally is Ethereum Classic. And that's the one they're shrinking their position on. So wow, I'm going to keep a closer eye on this sheet as it does get updated every day. That's wild. That's virtually every coin that we've seen that we've seen run recently super hard. I think I was done with Ethereum, right? Yeah, really. Not the selling pressure that I would expect from a blow off top motion. That would be that spooky sell off. For it to move up and then range, sideways, that's not really what we'd be looking for. Typically in a real reversal setting, you would see something more like a pointed top. I'm sure if we look way back here, yeah, so perfect example. Here we are. September 1st, we had that pointed top. I'm sure we see it back in 2017 as well. I just found a different example. I don't even know what this is. June 2019, we have that pointed top. So essentially what we can take away here is moving up and then trading sideways is not typical of the top for a coin. That does give pretty much everything we've looked at today isn't either. So I'd say that gives a lot of these coins a good outlook, at least in the short to medium term. Yeah, Ethereum is going to have to get some fire under its butt again, which I have no doubts that it will. The question is really just when. When will it? And that I do not know. Is it Bitcoin or is it cash? Cash. What's up, Dallin son? How you doing? Good to see you on these lives. Where have you been? Also, Black Shark 00777, welcome, my friend. Who's Faded and Pierre Rancho? I don't know. Welcome, guys. Great to have you in the fam. We are getting to that 15,000 subscriber mark at a pace I never thought possible. Wow. Already at 14,736. We hit 14,000 subscribers, I want to say a week ago. 2 weeks ago, maybe. Now we're almost to that 15,000. That's ridiculous. Wow. Well, help us get to that 15,000. If you haven't yet, please do subscribe. Hit that bell and make sure you are in Discord. I'm going to put the link in again. It is pinned at the top of the chat. Very important though. YouTube has a tendency to hide us from our viewers and subscribers. And the only way that you'll consistently be able to catch our daily live shows here, looking at the cutting edge of technical analysis, is to be in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, you will not be able to find us a good amount of the time. So highly recommend that you get in there. There's also a lot of educational resources in there. Live 24/7 streaming, and chat, and you know, all the goodies. It's free. Jump in there, keep up with us day to day. We are live every day, though I don't think we're going to be live on Thanksgiving. We'll see. We will see. Nice, man. Good haul in the Discord. Welcome everybody. Jeez, another like 20-ish joining Discord episode. These are wild. I'm loving it. I'm loving all the energy in the space. Makes me motivated. Jeff Stunts. Yep. Mr. Stunts. Pretty. Ha, Pretty, I get it. New subscriber, welcome. Welcome, it's great to have you. And everyone else who's here, it's wild. We went, in all of September, we might have had 60 subscribers. All of September. Streamed every single day. You know, maybe missed one or two, but every single day. 60 subscribers. We've gotten more than 60 subscribers in this episode alone. Same with yesterday. Double it, actually. So if that isn't an indicator to you about how the market is feeling, or the interest in the space, I don't know what would be a better indicator for that. Mazamel Arsala, yes, #1 crypto channel. Thank you, friend. Thank you. Kev New 007. Hey, it's good to see you again. It's been a while. I hope you're doing well up there in beautiful sunny Arizona. Jerry Massey, what's up, bro? See, I said your name right for once. Haha. Tim Apple. It's just Diet Coke. It's a virgin rum and Coke. Let's see what I miss. What I miss here. Chow Palmiero, what's up? I like that name, Chow. Ah, Stefan, there you are. Stefan, and for God's sakes, Tom, if all the altcoins actually move back to their all-time highs, I'll be needing a Swiss cave vault. Well, buddy, you better save me a seat in that cave vault, because I assume it'd be really nice, and maybe as a hot tub. They better save me a seat. 010101, Mr. Wrench over there. What's up, brothers? Good to see you. Good to catch you during the episodes. And of course, same with Rico S, my brother. What did I miss? You know what? I don't care what I missed. We have the best mods, the best wrenches on the entire planet, so I just trust them. It's in their hands. Holy crap, guys, I love it. I love it, but it is ridiculous. I feel like these episodes, if I continue to shout out every person who subscribes, at some point these episodes will just be episodes of me shouting out names. But I'm going to keep doing it until it's obnoxious, so grown but not on my own. What's up, man? Enzo, Jose, Mashi, and Jeremy Smith. Welcome, guys. Great to have you as our newest members in our crypto fam here. Amazing. What's up, Dubnet? How you doing, bro? And Justin Bond. Dude, everybody's here. Joe Medell. How you doing? How you doing, my man? Nice. We already peaked at 480, 495. Man, another 500 day. 2 in a row. I don't understand. It's awesome. It is awesome. Ah, yes. We were the only people live, and now we're not. That's why we saw some dippage. Oh well. 'Tis all good. Dash. What's Dash doing? Dash doing something. See what Dash is doing. What a Dash will do. Okay, yeah. Of course. Wow. Falling in line with everything else, it seems. Dash has eclipsed our long-term targets here, breaking through the 88th level. Back testing it on the daily before moving up again. Looks like to the 1.4 extension from the 104 high to the 63.47 low. Measured move would put it in par with the previous 2020 high, all the way up at 136 to 146. Man, that is beast mode. I guess I'll have to put a new target up. Let's see. Dash having a similar issue that we're seeing on smaller time frames, with a very high RSI high in the daily that is not yet eclipsed. Though it did in price, so it may be in danger of bearish divergence. Dun dun dun. Wow, look at this TA. I love when I open up these old charts and it's like, yeah, you might have called the bottom. Check that out. Bull div, bam. That might be calling the bottom. No divergence, bull div. Wow, wonderful. Let's zoom in on that. Another Tom Crown TA. Amazing chart that hasn't been opened probably since I put this on there. Let's not lie. Awesome. Alright, what other resistances might we have? Let's get rid of this retrace. Dash looking at 136, 137, as we said, and above that $188. That would be the 2019 high. And this thing is also riddled with resistances on the way up, but they are nicely spaced out, which actually I think is a good thing. Once you get past 188, it's really clear skies, kind of similar to how ETH is looking at the moment. You have 284, 5. Wow, they're really spaced out well. It almost looks like they're spaced out like a Fibonacci way. But dang, to return to your all-time high at $1,600. Last traded December 19th, 2017. You still have a ton of way to go here. A nice 1,400% just to get back to where you were in 2017. That's spicy, man. That is spicy. We do see, though, unfortunately, that we have seen similar moves to these before and not returned to all-time highs. So as exciting as all this is, it's still not quite yet ready time to I don't know, never do this ever, but sell your house or whatever crazy people do. Not quite yet time, but I think if we see Mr. Bitcoin take a new all-time high, then it might be time. So we're very close to that time potentially. 3.95% away. I gotta start going to the bathroom before I stream. Now I gotta pee again. Alright, I'm just gonna do it real quick, because last time I didn't do it real quick, and a bunch of people left. So join the Discord, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Make sure you're liked and subscribed in the meantime. right. Alright, alright. Oh yeah, the ninja's up. What a handsome ninja. Take it back. Jam Carlo Usaiza. Welcome, buddy. Good to have you. What's up, Truth Monster? You know me too well. Too well. I didn't change my shirt. Same shirt, different day. Hologram Tom. What else is moving? What else is moving today? Let's take a look. Look at our favorite site, CoinGecko. Verge, oh, still climbing. Digibyte, nice. We'll take a look at Digibyte. Ooh, Doge. Alright. Alright, alright. I don't know what chart this is. Let's see. Nice. Digibyte finally hitting our target. Finally hitting our target of 2.555 cents. Nice. That took a long time, man. RSI is good, but price isn't there yet, so it's set up for when it does have a higher high to be solid on the indicators, but not there yet. You see on the daily, no signs of slowing on the momentum for MACD. That's excellent. Let's check out the week. Weekly, oh, this is beautiful. Beautiful. We see the daily not slowing down on the buying side, and we see the weekly slowing down on the selling side. That is a great setup coming off of a bullish engulfed weekly candle. The whole space is looking awesome, isn't it? Next resistance above for Digibyte at 3 cents. And then 3.6 cents above that. Absolutely excellent to see. Love this coin. That is a funky RSI. 4 hour does have bearish divergence on the highs like we've seen across the space really at the moment. And on MACD, but 12 hour not reflective of that on either indicator. Okay. All right. Wow. That's going to be a pretty powerful. Interesting. So right about, let's see, right about here, right about there, what we're going to see here is the 100, the 200, the 50, and maybe even the 20 daily moving averages cross each other really with similar timing. We saw that on BCH before its monstrous move through monthly resistances. So that could be this pile of sticks looking thing. Could be very exciting for it, especially if it's already looking bullish into that move. That would be very exciting. Very exciting. Monthly resistance. Something tells me this isn't all the chart history. Awesome. That's alert worthy for sure. And might as well plan ahead. Let's set one for that 3 cent target. Yeah. Rock and roll, man. Rock and roll, Digibyte. Rock and roll. Let's take a look at Doge. Doge. The Doge. You can tell this is a chart that is rather old. Doge having traded sideways. Wait, this is Digibyte again. What? This definitely said Doge on it. You know what? Let's make a new one. Why is there not one for... Yeah, having traded sideways for such a long time, certainly is interesting to see it moving again. The old Dogecoin, another one of my favorites. Wow, it's just a giant bull flag. Giant bull flag indeed. Has not yet broken it though. Wow. This is pretty cool. $0.005, likely to be the next resistance. Also $0.045, okay. For Doge, man, that's actually a pretty exciting setup. So the interesting thing is the proximity of this close resistance to our descending macro trend line here. Doge looking to take out both at the same time potentially, and that could mean a rather solid move could be in store. Absolutely. We don't see that issue yet. Well, we do see the potential for our issue we've seen across the space is really high RSI highs back earlier in the year. However, has not put in a higher price, so at the moment is not in danger. However, when it gets back to that 0.055 cents, it's gonna have to put in a higher RSI high. Without that, it has that bearish divergence that we've been looking out for really everywhere lately. Daily on MACD not showing signs of slowing down quite yet. What were we just looking at? Digibyte, where the weekly rolled over. Doge for the this week and last week, finally back on the positive momentum side and clearly showing it, reflecting in price. So that is a good example of what can happen when the weekly flips over. Weekly RSI looks fine, making a higher high here with a higher high in price, at least at the moment. And let's flip it down to the 4 hour. Wow. Look at how long it's been since it's been oversold or overbought. Last time, that was the old TikTok pump, I do believe. Let's note that on the chart, because that's just like crypto history. Let's call it the TikTok pump. But since has not oversold or overbought. Actually, looking back, it's only been either overbought or oversold in 19 twice. And both were overbought conditions. That's actually pretty bullish. Pretty bullish thing to see there. Let's look for potential levels here. All right, already through the 618. Next target, wow, lines up perfect. Next retracement level from that TikTok pump high to the low of November, early November, lining up perfectly with our resistance line here at 0.045 cents. That's very confidence building, in my opinion, that it is looking to test that level. Excellent. Cool. Simple TA, not much complexity needed here. I dig it. Awesome. Awesome. All right. Are we stuck in sideways trading again? 30-minute rolling up. Hourly Still haven't gotten that dark red candle yet. Four hours still moving up. 6 minutes. We'll make it 6 minutes. 6 minutes until the close here for the day, I do believe.
Listen, Linda, listen. Did we look at the OMG?
The OMGs. We got time to, buddy. Thank you, Josh. I don't even have to look. I don't have to look to see who it is. I know who it is. I don't think we did, actually. Nice. Wow, there you go, dude. There you go. That's what you've been waiting for. You've been waiting for this for weeks. Finally got it. Wow. Wow. Is it finally here? Need to see RSI come up on the daily. That's okay. Four hours a little odd. There we are. Just as we literally just looked at on Dodge. I don't know how to say it. Just we literally just looked at on Dodge. OMG on the weekly, looking to flip from the selling momentum to the buying momentum. And we saw it on Dodge and had quite an effect on price. Great thing to see here when you're already, literally when you're already back on the level that you want to be at and you want to close above. Today's daily candle looking to close above that level now. Wow, could be finally, Josh, but above that 420 or 425, whatever, resistance that's been plaguing it the last few months. Man, beautiful. Closing above that level, and you're looking at this arrow. Can't tell you the path to $6.20, but the candle close, the daily candle close above that 425 really puts an edge towards 620, and that, zooming out, falls in line with just a super awesome looking cup. This took a long time to play out, but hopefully it's over, Josh. Hopefully it's over, and by that I mean hopefully these dark times for OMG are over, and it is ready to reposition for a high, man. That looks great. That looks great. 3 minutes, we'll find out. But we're gonna watch Bitcoin into the close, and then we'll flip over to OMG.
You think Chainlink will go below 1282 and ETH go below 557?
Do I think it will? Not unless I don't think either of them will trade below those levels without seeing Bitcoin reject really hard from 20K or from where we're at. Unless we see a serious retracement on Bitcoin, and I'm talking 20-30%, then no. Unfortunately, I can't tell you if it will or won't.
You think Wrecked City is eating a Big Mac or a Whopper tonight?
He only eats Whoppers, and you know that. You know that. Thank you, Josh. I appreciate it, man. And I really hope that I really hope OMG gets the close here. 2 minutes to go for you, buddy. I do. We're gonna watch the close, and I see that the viewership has steadily dropped off since about an hour ago. What's funny is as soon as I stopped ranting, as soon as I stopped going through my rant, viewership fell from 500 now down to 270. That's still great though. I mean, that's still amazing numbers. But yeah, let's watch this close and maybe we'll wrap it up. We'll see. We'll see what it looks like into the close here. Only 90 seconds to go. Bitcoin with a solid little candle here to finish it out. Off of the 236 fib level. That could be locking in that bounce we were looking for off the hourly. Or is it the hourly or the 30-minute? The hourly. Could be locking in that close, and even in the ideal, seeing the selling momentum on the hourly fade with it. That would be really great. 55 seconds. Getting volatile. False flags, what's up, brother? My man, false flags. Luck is 5001. Yeah, man. What's up, dude? It's good to have you back. S3. Vesemir, there you are. We're not on search anymore? That's okay. We're wrapping it up anyway. We had a great stream. We had 500 viewers again. 2 days in a row, back to back, 500 viewers plus. And I think we had another 100-ish subscribers. 100-ish. Well done, everybody. Well done. It's great to have so many people jumping in. Getting interested in crypto again. So monstrous daily close. Monstrous. Let's take a look. We do see momentum still waning on the daily, but we've seen this how many times now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 6th time in a row that we've seen it wane on the daily. So I'm gonna be super worried about that. It looks like this hourly candle bounce off the middle Bollinger Band is probably going to lock in here, and we do see that as this new hourly candle prints. It is already showing waning momentum, which is wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. We could be set up for another spicy day here for sure. That 4-hour candle sells it for me. That is a reversal candle as you can get. That bottom wick is massive, the top wick is small, and it closed in the reversal direction. In this case is up off of that red 4-hour, and we can already see it starting to paint as this new candle bubbles up. Bubbling. Yeah, that all lines up so well with this hourly waning momentum into it. Nice. This is looking like, yeah, 30-minute right at the middle Bollinger Band again. This is looking like maybe the last resistance before retesting yesterday's high. And that would be the last resistance at all, really. If it is even a resistance at all. So that's pretty spicy. 30-minute is agreeing with the hourly on the loss of momentum here. And the 15-minute, alright, the 15-minute just confirmed it in my mind, so...
Tom, we can all meet for 20k BTC party.
Can we all? No. 100k Vegas party or nothing. Or nothing. Nah, dude, that's like right now. We can't meet right now. I'm live on stream. We have the holidays, and we have that reason no one can travel. This cements it for me pretty well here, but thank you again, Josh, man. By the way, never want to forget to thank people. Gotta stay thankful. This cements it for me. The 15-minute, the 30-minute, the hour, and the 4-hour are all in agreement. This doesn't really happen that often this perfectly, but we see the momentum on the 15-minute moving up off of the middle Bollinger Band. On the 30-minute, we see momentum on the sell side waning at the middle Bollinger Band. This is looking like it wants to break it. That was the resistance in the last two candles. Then we go to the hourly, and we see the hourly selling momentum slowing down off the middle Bollinger Band. This is perfect setup. Bounce the hourly, resist off the 30-minute, bounce the 15-minute, break the 30-minute. We're looking at a retest of the high. Nothing is guaranteed here. especially in crypto, nothing is guaranteed. And though in the 4 hour as well, in agreement with, we're still gaining momentum. We closed that way. We're waiting to confirm it again. That is a solid sign. When you see all those time frames all lining up, man, and even the 12 hour as well. The 12 hour losing momentum here and has been on the sell side. Wonderful. Dude, that's wonderful. I don't know. Like, maybe we are. Maybe we don't get a retrace. This is odd. This is very odd. That's some spicy charts, man. To see this level of, like, this is just very local bullishness, but to see this level of it after selling off 2% from the all-time high, like, what can we ask for? What more can we even ask for at this point? Like, yes, this doesn't have to play out. This could get sold off, but, like, this is not the bear smash scenario that so easily could have played out here, and could have played out, maybe should have played out on many levels on the way up. That is a great sign. All right, it's time for me to eat dinner. I love you all. Another great stream, another record-breaking stream. Tons of viewers, tons of new followers, like Kevin Dowling. What's up, my brother? Welcome, welcome, welcome. For everyone new and old who isn't in the Discord yet, link is in the chat, pinned to the top, and I just sent it out. Get in there. It's free. There's educational resources. There's a 24-hour live stream. And now our viewership goes right back up. This has been happening. As soon as I'm like ready to go, it starts trending back up. That's weird. Maybe it's because the daily closed and it's green again and everyone's watching. All right, well, we're not going to leave quite yet then, I guess. Viewership's going back up, and this candle's still pretty locally spicy here, so we'll give it a minute at least. We're going to see what this chart's up to, man. Off the 5 minute too, like, literally this whole move can be defined by 20-minute moving averages. That's wild. That is wild. We have a local higher high on the 5 minute here. Wild. All right, maybe the viewership's going back down. I don't know. 269. Wait, it said 290 to me a second ago. Oh, it lied. That's okay. So maybe we will be done. I'm cool with that. I'm hungry. And we'll be live tomorrow anyway, like we always are. So yeah, Discord, make sure you're in there. So you can keep up with our streams. You can be here with us every day if you want. The only way to find us, because as of like right now, we're not searchable. Can't find us in search. We've been shadow shanned. I almost said the words and jinxed us forever. Shadow shanned yet again. It's whatever. Today was a great day. Can't bring us down. Anyway, thanks for being here with us, guys. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. eat a bag of chips. You like Diggs? You like Diggs? You like Diggs? That was a good movie. Greg Sutphin, what's up, brother? And potatoes. We have potatoes here. Potatoes 730. Potato. I know, now like I'm thinking the same thing. Like maybe I have to wait because this just keeps following the TA, man. What's up, Ready? Are you ready? Victor Legion, you really enjoy the stream? Well, I really enjoy you being here. You like Diggs? Check Verge quick. All right, I have it pulled up. Where to go? Wow, there it is. Literally, as we said in this episode, reaching for that 10 cents. Like, I don't know, why would you even think it wouldn't? This is crypto, and God knows crazy things happen, but edge is definitely with testing at least that 10 cents, if not higher. Just cleared for takeoff, man. Cleared. All right. Looking good. Alerts are set. 5 minute will not relax to let me jump off the stream. Just move the decimal. Here we are, dude. That is amazing. We have the 5 minute bounce off the 15, or 5 minute bounce off the 20 moving average. We have the 15 minute bounce off the 20 moving average. We have the 30 minute finding resistance at the 20 moving average, but now just breaking over it as the hourly bounced off of it. What about the 2 hour? 2 hour never touched it. That's as far as those coincidences go, but that's pretty nuts. That's pretty nuts. Das nuts, man. That is the power. Real TA. The dark side of the chart. That is the power within you, Luke. Oh yeah, we're dropping viewers like flies. Because we're not in search. Happens every time. Alright, show me a red candle so I can go. Show me potatoes. 7:30. Thanks for subscribing there, Victor Legion. Oh my goodness. Bitcoin. I know I just told you that you're going up, but I don't need you to right now. You know what? We'll do this. We'll do this. I want to eat. We're not in search. Our viewership is just plummeting anyway. Like plummeting. I can see exactly when we dropped out of search. Who was that? Was that 7:05 maybe? Exactly. I don't know. But I want to eat. You guys, welcome to stay here. I'm going to leave the stream up. We're not in search anyway. Who cares? If something crazy happens, as I always say, we'll probably just shut this stream down, start a new one, so we can be back in search, but we'll see when we get there. Since it's just the tight-knit crew now, this is just the bros, we can do the Bitcoin secrets. Bitcoin secrets episode. Because it's just the fam now. We've gotten rid of all of the weak hands in the stream. We can do some Bitcoin secrets. And Bitcoin secrets number 1 is that today's looking pretty bullish. Looking bullish out of the gate. XLM reaching. Still reaching. Just no chill whatsoever. That's the Bitcoin secrets. Anyway, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. I'll leave the stream up if you guys want to hang out. Appreciate you guys being here, and I look forward to tomorrow's stream. So, have a good one, fam.